everyone, this is Dr. Hodges, and I want to talk a little bit about it's a week after surgery. Now what? And if you're watching this video and it's either pre-op or you're in the hospital right now and you're hurting and your belly hurts and you just had surgery yesterday and you're thinking, oh my god, I think I made a mistake. I promise you, you didn't. This video is for you. So what do you do this first week after surgery? So if you just happen to be watching this, I don't know, while you're in the hospital or it's the week before, the best thing you can do while you are there in the hospital is to walk. You're not going to feel like it. It's going to hurt. Your back hurts. Your belly hurts. You're probably feeling gassy. You probably feel like if you took a pen and you poked your stomach, you'd be like a balloon and go. I promise you, you won't. And the nurse has been poking you with like Lovenox for your blood thinner, so Lord knows you don't want to be poked anymore. Best thing you do is walk. Walk, 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 walk. Walk. And when you don't feel like walking, you know what you need to do? You need to get up and go walk again. That is going to be the best way to metabolize any of that carbon dioxide that might be remaining in your abdomen. What is the next thing that's important? It's just sip on your liquids. If I get calls on patients and they're getting constipated, if they're dehydrated, it's usually because they've fallen behind on their liquids. And so sip. While you're in the hospital, typically patients will be given like little medicine cups, and we want you to do 5 of those medicine cups an hour. Now, I do not require my patients when they go home to get 5 of these medicine cups and make sure that they're ticking them off every hour. But if you are taking care of someone and you're staying with them and you don't think they're getting enough, bust out a piece of paper, get your little medicine cup and make sure that they're ticking it off. You know, if you need to keep somebody accountable. The other thing you can do is if you're watching TV, every time a commercial comes on, go ahead and have a couple of swigs of liquid. So that's one way to stay hydrated. Another way is get some sugar-free popsicles or low sugar popsicles. The ones that I really like are Outshine. Oh my God, they're so good. Really low in calorie. They taste great. They are awesome. You can totally have them. It's a great way to get a couple of ounces of fluid into your body, especially if you don't feel like sipping on anything. And then what are some different things that you can do for a meal? Now, it is not an uncommon thing for me to have my patients tell me that they feel like their sense of smell and taste is very heightened. To which I ask, does it feel like you could smell a gnat fart from a mile away? If that is you, then that is all nutrition, that is all dehydration, and we got to get you bumped up, okay? But it's also very typical of a post-op patient. So, what are some things that you can do in forms of liquid the first week after surgery that's better than a bouillon cube? So, you can go to like Panera Bread Company and get the broth, get chicken noodle soup and eat that broth. When I did my colonoscopy the day before and I needed to have my clear liquids, I went to La Madeleine and I got some of their French onion soup. I didn't get the onion in it, and I certainly didn't get the cheese or the crouton. And that's what I did. I did my French onion soup. You can have that. You can salt, pepper, zhuzh it up, whatever you want. Do you like pho? I'm not a big fan of pho. But if you like your pho, go for it. Have it. You just can't have all the goodie inside. You can't have all the, wheatgrass, noodles, and whatever else it is that they put in that pot that they call pho. You can't have all that, but you can certainly have all that broth. If you're making like a vegetable soup, so sometimes like Olive Garden has a really good minestrone soup. So go get a cup of minestrone. And that's the other thing too. Make sure you're just asking for a cup if you go somewhere. You're not going to be able to eat a lot, and you're going to get sick of the flavor really quick. So please don't buy a big vat of this stuff, because you're going to eat it twice and then be done with it. You know what I mean? So try some of that, or make your own homemade soup and then just have the broth from that soup. But again, salt, pepper, spice it up, zhuzh it up. It is not going to hurt a thing. Okay? And before you know it, day 7 will have arrived. You will have been able to start to get your get the appointment so you can get your staples out, and then you're moving on to your week 2 post-op diet. So how great is that? So it's okay, you can get through this. I will tell you that sometimes recovering from surgery, whether it's weight loss surgery or really any elective surgery, it's kind of like the stages of grief. First there's surprise, then there's anger. Oh, why did I do this? And then finally there's acceptance. And I will tell you, at the end of the road, you will be so much happier for it. So you can do this. Get out and walk, drink your liquids. You can start your protein drinks that are pre-made week 1 after surgery, and I will see you in clinic.